Hey, today at Kids Art Fun, we've got a real beat going. We're going to draw a drum set. Now, there's a lot of detail on this, so if you need to pause the video at any time, you do so and get the detail just right. We'll start off with the big bass drum in front. That's the main one that the drummer has his foot on a foot pedal and bumps away the main beat. Now we're looking at the drum set from an angle, so we see the depth and the thickness of the bass drum on one side, but not the other. Now there's the little rim, the part of the frame that holds the drum together, and the feet that keep the drum from rolling around. And attached to the top of the bass drum is the bracket that holds several of the other drums. So we're going to draw those attached with a black pen, and they're at a little angle so that the drummer who's sitting behind the set can reach the drums easily with his sticks. We do the drum and the frame. They each have a little different way that they sit there. Be careful with the angles here and getting the drum itself to be shaped correctly. And the straps that hold the drum together. That's the snare drum in back. The drum that has that vibraty string on the bottom. When you hit it, it goes zzz. That's called the snare drum, and that sits on its own stand right next to the drummer. And the stand, if you saw, goes a little bit behind the bass drum in this picture. That's the top hat. That's a cymbal with a foot pedal. And not only can the drummer play it with sticks, but he can use his foot to open and close it like the hat goes up and down, and that makes a ksh sound. So the drummer has lots of different options when he's playing drums. He's got foot cymbals and snare drums and foot pedals on the big drum and tom-toms. Different cymbals. There's another cymbal in the back there. So you can make lots of different sounds and lots of different rhythms. There's the legs that hold that particular drum, and the legs in back for the cymbal. So let's put a little more detail in now, some of the lines on the drum and the frames. And there we have pretty much the drum set drawn. Now some color. Now drum skins can be made of animal skins, but nowadays they're mostly made of different kinds of plastic and vinyl or mylar. And this one we're going to make yellow. You know, that's the spot where they usually put the name of the band. Now I like to play music. I always wanted to play a drum set like that. And when I sit down and play one of those, I always get confused. There's so many drums to hit. Now I think we're going to pick a different color for the edges. Those are usually metal, of course, to hold the drum together with a lot of strength. So we're going to make them kind of a gray, silvery color. Okay, that's the bass drum, and the legs for the bass drum are also, of course, made of metal. The stand for the cymbal is metal. In fact, on this kind of modern drum set, it's mostly metal. The round part of the drums is sometimes made of wood. And the skins are, as I said, animal skin or most often nowadays plastic. So we're getting all the little metal parts colored in with that silvery gray color. stop the video if you need to. There's a lot of little detail there. You can start up again or even go back a bit in the video if you need to repeat some of it and help you remember all the little details here. So we'll finish up with the frames, all the metal frames, the little feet, all that. So I think that's it for the metal color. Now we've got that nice red color that all the drum set. This is a red drum set. Now, here's what you could do if you like. You could make it a blue drum set or a green drum set. That's up to you. You could even make it a multicolored drum set, which would be very, very neat looking, huh? Now, remember to look where the red goes. It just goes on the sides of the drums. You don't want it to overlap onto any of the skins or the legs or the background. So get it right into the sides of the drums only. And do the other two remaining small drums. And now the snare drum. We've got our red drum set. Now there's only a couple details left. The color of the cymbals. Cymbals are usually made of a material called brass or something similar to that. So it's kind of a yellowy, dark yellowy color. That's the kind of metal that gives them that wonderful crashy sound. A little darker color on the underside of that cymbal, the top hat. Hey, it's time to play some music and drums. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Kids Art Fun.